Alright, welcome scholars. It's a pleasure being with you today. My name is Benaya Agejibie. The lesson I'm going to teach you today or show you is titled Identification of Drawing Materials and Drawing Instruments. This topic can be adapted for students in year 7 and students in year 10 who are picking up technical drawing. So if you are in either of these classes, this topic is for you. Now, most of us have a mathematical set in school. Like this one I have here is universe mathematical set. Good. The instruments that are inside can be used also in mathematics and basic technology and technical drawing. My students have been asking, these ones are smaller actually. Can they be used for constructions? Yes, they can. But oftentimes we suggest that they get the ones that are a little bigger, that come in packs like this. Your teacher in your school will tell you the one that is all right for you, but I suggest get these bigger ones because they'll be able to go far when it comes to length and all that. Now, what are some of these materials we are going to be using in technical drawing? The very first one here is called the drawing board. This board you see here, this is my drawing board. Some are white, they come in different colors anyway. Then we also have these ones that are called the T-square. This is the T-square. We have different types. This is the metal type. You see, you can always adjust this to the 90 degrees. What is it used for? It is used to draw all horizontal lines. I also have the plastic type like this one now. You can always fix the stock. This black part is called the stock, and this long part, this part you see, is called the blade. It is used to draw all horizontal lines. You put it on the drawing board, then you go that way. We also have a number of set squares. The set square, for instance, you can see this one now. This is the one called the 30-60 set square. It's bigger. If you put it this way and you draw like this, you draw 30 degrees. If you put it this way and you draw this way, you draw 60 degrees. Then we have another one called the 45-degree set square. This one is used to draw both vertical lines and angled lines at 45 degrees. This one too, you also use to draw vertical lines and angled lines at 60 and 30. Then we have this straight one, which is the meter rule. You use this to take your measurements. Please note, in technical drawing, we draw using millimeters. Yes, we don't use centimeters. For instance, if I ask a student to give me 40 millimeters, you measure from 0 to number 4. Yes, at 4 cm gives me 40 millimeters. Then we also have this other one here, which is called the French curve. Yes, most of you know this. The French curve is used to draw irregular lines. There's one other one that does the same work that is called the flexible curve. I think I'll show the picture anywhere within the video. You use it to draw all irregular lines. Then you have your compass. This is your compass. We use our compass to draw all arcs and circles. Definitely, yes. Then some students are wondering, what do they use this for? This is a pair of dividers. You actually use the divider to transfer measurements. Yes, you can measure from here to any of the dimensions given to you. Then you use to pin the origin and the destination on your paper. So you use to transfer measurements, definitely. Now if you watch, all these instruments we've mentioned, they are quite different from materials. In what sense? Drawing materials, when you use them with time, they get exhausted, they just get consumed. Let us take, for instance, we have our eraser. For instance, the eraser, as you continue using it, after some time it will get consumed. You won't see it again. Such items we use in technical drawing are called drawing materials. We also have masking tape. What is the masking tape used for? Use the masking tape to stick your sketch pad to the drawing board so that there will be no irregularities with your drawing. You also have your drawing paper here, which I referred to as the pad just now. This is where you do your actual drawing. Now, all these items we've shown to you, you must make use of them. There's this other one called emerald cloth. Sometimes when you are working, your pencil will become blunt. You want to restore the sharpness. I mentioned emerald cloth earlier, so I normally use abrasive for that purpose, to take the place of the emerald cloth. You just use your pencil to scribble it like this. Can you see that? Can you see that? In those days when I was quite younger, we would do this on the wall of our classroom. Our teacher would be mad with us. So this emerald cloth or your abrasive, which we call sandpaper, can be used for that, just to restore sharpness. You can see. Good. This is what you use that for. It's also a material. Then you have your pencil. Your pencil does the actual work. They come in different shapes and forms. Some are used to draw outlines. Some are used for construction lines. You have your 2B, your HB, and all that. You need all these items as we proceed. Please take note, when you are fixing your pencil on your compass, make sure they are on the same level. You can see, before you now screw tightly to do your work. Then there's this other thing I didn't mention earlier, your protractor. You see, your protractor is used to measure angles. It normally starts from 0 to 180, 180 back to 0. It's either you use this or you use this. It will give you the same result. It depends, you know. One funny thing, if I ask my students to construct, they'll come here and just locate the particular angle for me and mark it. You know, that is very, very wrong. Now, all these items we've mentioned, take note. There are times when you are working, your compass becomes too flexible. You know, it won't be hard enough. To do that, you see this screw here. Just tighten it with a screwdriver, or you can ask your teacher to help you. If it's too flexible and you are doing your construction, you find out that your pencil will just flip and leave the particular mark. So make sure you restore the tightness by using the screwdriver, and you are good to go. If there are other items as we proceed in the work, I'll let you know. In our next lesson, I'll show you how to draw borderline and then title block. If you have any questions, do shoot me a mail on the email that is showing there on the screen. See you in the next class.